Welcome again to the Play Space Live. Keith Avalone from Play Games. Sam is producing tonight's show. Just put my phone on Do Not Disturb so that I will not be interrupted for tonight's show. Glad to have you here for our Pro Football Fury launch stream. I'm going to show you the set, show you how it works, and we'll play a quick game to wrap up the stream. Excited about it, very much looking forward to it. Before that, we get started on that, though, I do want to mention that we have finished work on our 2024 Pro Season cards for second season. In fact, I just printed this off about a half hour ago. I guess, is that the green screen? Yeah. I'll show this side. There we go. That's the printed side. So we're good to go on that, ahead of schedule. It always feels good to be a little ahead of schedule. This year it seems like we've been behind schedule the whole year, but many thanks to David Gambrell and Neil Maitland for really coming through under the gun to get this proofed and edited and set up, and it's going to be a great set. Looking forward to debuting the College All-Star game in Canton next weekend. A little bit more on that in a second. The website says that this set will be available, the 2024 NFL set for a second season, available August 25th. However, I'm telling you, it'll be out probably next week. We are looking forward to getting that out before I head to Canton. That is going to be a fun event in Canton. I don't know if anybody in the chat room is planning on being there along with me. I think there's about 50 people going to be at the Gridiron Games at the Hall of Fame event put on by Jeff Giordano of the Appa Football Club. It was a great event last year, even better this year. We are going to run a 1985 USFL tournament with Second Season Express, and all 14 teams have been claimed. Even the sad sack Orlando Renegades, poor Manuel Martinez is going to have to play the Renegades. However, we are going to set it up, though, so that we have the non-playoff teams from the real life in one division. So it'll be the Gunslingers and the Renegades and the Outlaws and all the teams that didn't make the playoffs, the Breakers, in one division, and then have their actual playoff teams in the other division. So everybody will have a chance. Our championship game may not be the most competitive, but we'll see how it all plays out. Anyway, that's happening next weekend in Canton, and really excited about that. Also playing the 2025 second season College All-Star game with Mark Kroinovich. He'll be coaching one team, I'll be coaching the other. This is really special because it was exactly a decade ago that I flew to, it's hard to believe it's been a decade, 10 years ago. I flew to Cleveland, and we did an event at Underhill's Games in, I think it's Cuyahoga Falls, actually, Cleveland suburb. And Mark was there, Paul Salzgeber was there, a number of people were there, and we played second season. And one of the things we did was we played the College All-Star, the 2015 College All-Star game. And Mark coached Mark coached the Patriots, and I coached the College All-Stars. And so we're going to kind of reprise that 10 years later in Canton. Both of us playing the College All-Star game. And we're going to have a bunch of people watching as well. I'll probably swap out and let some people step in and coach as well. But that's going to be a really special event. So all that's happening next weekend in Canton. Anyway, one of our goals this year for Play Games was to give a little love to the Fury games, the Fury sports games, by releasing card sets based on the real-life sports they represented. And this kind of all was sort of brainstormed early in the year. You may remember Judah Williams and Jay Williams were here in Denver in January, and we actually played we pre-played the NFL Final Four. You can watch the stream. It was super fun. Judah took one team and I took the other. We played both games, and we got to talking about how it's fun to play with real teams, the Fury games, and wouldn't it be great to do like a projection set where you're actually you're not replaying a season, you're playing the season that's about to happen. So we kind of took that ball and ran with it, pun intended, and we kind of committed to doing both Fury Hardball, an MLB version of Fury Hardball, which we released in late February, early March, and a Fury football version of the NFL, which we are now releasing tonight. So it's kind of has come all the way around, and we're sort of fulfilling our goal that we set early in the year to offer real life athlete card sets for our Fury sports games. So I guess I should mention that Judah was instrumental in putting together in helping the Fury Football set. He's quite a bit into the the fantasy football world and the analytics, money ball, so to speak, for both baseball, really for every sport, but particularly for football and baseball. And so Judah was instrumental in putting together the rosters because for Fury Football, obviously we don't have 30, 40-man teams. It's 16-man teams. There's 6 players on a side, so narrowing it down to the 16 people, the 16 players that are most representative of each of the pro teams for the upcoming season. That was there was quite a bit of research and decision making as to who was going to be included. So Judah did a lot of that, and really happy with the way this set turned out, and I think you'll enjoy looking at it and playing with it too. Let's go ahead and go to the game table, and we'll show you what this all looks like. I've got the I opted not to use the play mat for this. We do have the play mat, but I opted to use the game boards because you can arrange them a little bit better to accommodate the different things that come with this particular set, particularly the coaching cards and the strategy cards. Let's go ahead and just show you what you get. This is the package as you get it. It comes in a little cello wrap pack. I'm not going to open this one. I've got the components here. As you take it out, you'll first see the intro sheet, which has kind of a description of the set, what went into the set, how it came together, how it differs. It does differ somewhat from standard Fury Football, just like the MLB set presented the sport a little bit differently, a little bit more towards the center with real athletes. We did the same thing with the pro football set as well. So this all spells that out. There's a section on how to use the set, automated solo play using the coach cards, which we'll talk about in a second. It describes all that. You get the boost card usage and other ideas, options, clarifications. So all this is in an intro card that comes with the package. Then, of course, the players. These are not all the players here. I actually started separating them, but this is what it looks like. Each team has a row of players, 8 on offense. The offense players are wearing the dark jerseys, and the defense players are facing them wearing the white jerseys. So this is the AFC South with Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Tennessee, the offensive cards, and these are the defensive cards. For Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Tennessee, and you can see they're oriented this way. I opted to put the defensive players facing this way, but the defensive player information is readable from this vantage point. It's kind of designed with solo play in mind. Now you can play this head to head, and you have the option of either looking at your defense cards upside down or sitting side by side like this and having your orientation this way. But since the vast majority of our people play solo, it made sense to orient the cards this way. So it's very easy to play solo, as you'll see. So there's every team gets a sheet of a row of defense players, a row of offense players. And then there's a sheet of boost cards. We don't call them strategy cards. We used to call them strategy cards. Now we call them boost cards. They boost the performance of the specific team. Each team gets 1. Now, in the original Fury Football releases, early, 5-6 years ago, each team might get 4 or 5 strategy cards. We pared it down to 1 strategy card for the World Football League remix that we released last summer. That really worked well. It made you think about when to use it, and it also made it very strategic as to what, when you're playing head-to-head, whether you want to have first use of the strategy card or whether you want to have the ball first. So it becomes an interesting decision, and also the boost cards are made much more emphatic, shall we say. A lot of the strategy cards from the original Fury Football releases had Fury die rolls to activate them. So you might get an interception if you rolled a square, but then you might not. So these all have immediate impact. There's no rolling of a Fury die to see if it happens. It happens. You play it, it happens, and then that's it. You get that 1 card, and then control of the boost card goes to the other team, and they can use their boost card. So sometimes it makes sense in playing this head to head to just not, if your opponent has a really good boost card, to just not play yours if you have control of it, and then that deprives them of playing theirs. So it's an interesting strategic decision. These are the coach cards. Let me set this down here. This is really, really a cool development. Now, the original Fury Football sets, the releases, had a set of coach cards, and had specific coaches. You had Sean Payday and Angry Reed and guys like that, and they had specific abilities. So what we decided for this was to make generic coaching cards with letter grades, and then you decide what letter grade the coach gets for both offense and defense play calling. And there's a lot of things about this that's cool. Number one, it impacts the performance of the various teams in a realistic manner. The second thing that's really cool is that, as we all know, the preseason power rankings are going to be very different at the end, of the season than what they were in the preseason. Teams that are ranked way at the top right now, inevitably, some of them will disappoint. Others that are at the bottom right now will surge, and we're not going to know that until much further into the football season. These cards, though, will let you recreate that simply by changing the coach card based on the team. If a team suddenly gets hot and the coach is a genius, nobody knows. Like for the Saints right now, for example, they're ranked at the bottom of the league. Kellen Moore is not getting a lot of love. So we've given them, the Saints have gotten an F offense card and a D defense card based on preseason power rankings. But maybe he'll be a genius, and at the end of the year, the Saints are in contention, and we could up his card and give him a single A or double A card for offense or defense, or whatever, however he happens to be performing well. This brings me to the second part of this, the coach card assignments. We've gone through we used this week's actual power rankings to determine which suggested card you're going to start with. So Baltimore's going to get AA offense, AA defense. As I mentioned, New Orleans gets F offense, D defense. And you're going to see these teams perform. Their performance will be affected by the coach card that you give them. And, of course, you don't have to give them that coach card. You can, up them to a different card if you want, or reduce them. And the third thing is, you don't have to use the coach cards at all. Like in head-to-head play, I'm going to bring this to the Hall of Fame. We're going to hopefully have a session playing this. You don't have to use the coach cards at all. Then it becomes just you. You're making all the decisions, and it really kind of comes down on your shoulders as to how well or poorly they perform with the play calling. So a lot of cool stuff with the coach cards. Every set gets 2 sets of these because we want to have enough so that, like, hypothetically, if you played 2 teams that were both, C offense and C defense, you'd want to have 4 C cards. So this will allow you to do that. You'll get the defense cards are yellow, the offense cards are blue, and they're color coded for the zone that you're in, the orange zone or the white zone, and super easy to use, as you will see shortly. Already mentioned the coach card assignments. Again, optional. You can use those as you will. All right, so let's. Those are the contents of the game. Let's go ahead and get a game played. I thought about maybe just opening it up and letting people choose what game they wanted to play, but I thought let's just go with the Jets and Steelers. We got Aaron Rodgers, last year's Jets quarterbacking the Steelers, and we got Justin Fields, last year's Steelers quarterbacking the Jets. So we get a little bit of a grudge match here. And I'm just going to show you how you're going to set it up from scratch. Here's all our dice. I'll set those here. We'll set up we'll say the Jets are going to go second. We'll let the Steelers go first. And I'll set up the Steelers. So we'll fold these cards like this, and then we'll separate them. We're going to choose 6 starters. We're going to choose, obviously, a quarterback. So we're going to put Aaron Rodgers in at the quarterback slot. But who else should we choose? Well, that's where these numbers came in. These are what the Pro Football experts graded these players at, and Judah, deliberately, studied this and portrayed each player with their projected value. So you can and those are included on the cards. So you can just very quickly, just take out the bottom two. We're going to take out McCormick and Frazier. Oh, those are their two offensive linemen. So you need to have at least two offensive linemen. So they're both good. They're two of those guys. Jones will play, and we'll have to play. We're going to have to play one of them. We'll play Frazier because he could get a touchdown on a pass protection result. All right, then we'll play Warren at running back here. Metcalf, Freiermuth. I don't know. We'll take the best rated ones. I guess we'll go with Metcalf and Freiermuth at the tight end, and we'll play Johnson here. How about? He's 2.25, and we'll leave McCormick and Warren as backups. Now let's set up the Steelers defense. We'll do the exact same thing, and the Steelers defense is going to be better than the offense, I think. So again, we definitely want T.J. Watt out there. Is this on camera, right? Yep. All right. So there's a 1.25. Let's go with. And this is an easy way to do it. You can study these players, and this guy might be better in certain situations. I'm just showing you the quick and easy way to set this up. So we'll put Hayward here in the middle. You want your best guys in 2 and 5 in Fury football. So let's put Watt in the middle, and we'll put Hayward out here. We want our defensive backs. I like putting defensive backs back here. We'll go with Ramsey. And who's left? Let's go with Queen and Highsmith like this. So there's the Steelers defense, and there's their backups. We'll put them over here in the Steeler backup pile. All right, now let's do the Jets. We'll start with the Jets defense since it's over there, and we're going to quickly again separate the cards. And let's look at, we want Quincy Williams. Oh, man, these guys have pretty good defense. Oh, there's the other Quindon Williams and Quincy Williams. We got to get both of them out there. I think we'll pass on Derek Nottie. Let's see. C.J. Gardner Johnson. Is that right? No, it's Sauce Gardner. Let's put him at cornerback here. And we'll go with linebacker. Let's go with these are the two best backs. Let's go with these guys. All right, and these guys will go into the reserves, and I'll set up the Jets offense. All right, separating the cards. We want obviously Fields will be a quarterback. And let's just see. We've got to get Breece Hall in there. Put him in position 11. Don't think we want to play Taylor, the tight end. Oh, there's Garrett Wilson. A little problematic on the offensive line, but we'll go with this. We'll leave Lazard and Taylor out. All right, we're ready to play. Almost ready to play. Let's go ahead and get our coach cards. Now, according to our preseason rankings, the Steelers are going to be, let's see, C on the offense, A on defense. So let's get those cards out. C on offense. So we'll put that over here for them, and A on defense. So we'll put that, when they're on defense, we'll put their card here. The Jets are going to be, let's see here. They're going to be C on offense also, and D on defense. So let's find the D card. And we need another C card. I used the C card for Pittsburgh. However, as I said, you get 2 sets of these. So that's not going to be a problem for us here. Just going to punch out another C card. And we're ready to play. Here's our dice. These are our yardage dice. We set those over here. And these are the dice that we use to play this. And I'm going to play this totally automated. Just going to let the game play itself essentially. And to do that, I'm going to use these two D6s, the black and the white one. The black one corresponds with the offensive play call. The white one corresponds with the defensive play call. The D20 will direct me to either one of these players or a reading on the card. And the Fury die will come into play often based on what the player ratings are. So we'll start with the we won't use the strategy cards. That'll just slow things down. I'm not going to try to figure out when's the best time. I'm not going to try to remember them. They are optional. They're great for head-to-head play, but we won't use them for this game. We're just going to use. We're going to let this game kind of play itself. So we roll the dice. The Steelers get the ball first. Each team gets 4 possessions, and standard Fury football rules apply starting right now. So the Steelers' first play will be, looks like they're going to do a no gain. Oh, it's a no gain. Okay, so this is a C. On a C offense, on a 3, it's automatically no gain. Now, I do want to check and see if there's a corresponding boutique reading on the defense. Again, this is all explained in the rules. In this case, that's not the case, so it'll be just no gain. So it's second down. So a no gain. The play cards have a new reading called tendency, and you'll decide before the game whether what the team's tendency is, and it'll be that. They'll call that kind of a play. So the Steelers' tendency we're going to say is pass. The Jets' tendency we're going to say is run. So when the tend result comes up on offense, we'll call a run play. That saves me a line of text. All right, so all that to say, it was an incomplete pass on first down for the Steelers. It's second down. Second down, they will do a run play against a Fury defense. We're going to check player 2. That's going to be Cisco. He's going to give up a medium gain. And that's for 4 zones. So 4 zones, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's third down for the Steelers. And let's see, we got it's going to be they're still in the middle of the field, so it'll be a passing play against a Fury defense. And we're going to check result 15. So here's the Fury defense. That will be a long gain. So they burned the blitz for a long gain. They're probably going to score, and they do. All right, so 6-0 for the Steelers. They score on their first possession. Let's see how many points they go for on the conversion. They're going to go for 4 points. So we put the ball here. See if they can convert. So they're in the red zone now, so they're going to try a run play against a pass defense, and that's probably going to be a good thing. On a 15, it will be a medium gain, and they score. So that makes it 10-0, and they will convert again. This time from six zones out. 6-point conversion. With the Steelers up 10-0. I should have some sort of a scoreboard here. I don't have Al's scoreboard handy. Dang it. Well, it's not hard to remember the score. 10-0 for the Steelers, and they're going to convert from the 6, or they'll try to convert from the 6. So it's a 5. It will be they're in the white zone now, so it's a run play against a or against a pass defense. Wow. So once again the Jets are out of position. And we've got an 18, which is going to be a medium gain. They need to get at least 6, and they do. So they score again. Now it's 16-0. Steelers off to an early big lead, and they'll convert again. This time 0 from the 1. There can be multiple conversions. All right, so this time from the red zone is a tendency, so they're going to pass against a Fury defense, and we're checking player 8, incomplete. So yeah, Johnson dropped the pass, and that will end the sequence. So the Steelers lead 16-0, and now it's the Jets' first possession. I'm just going to mark possessions. I'm not going to worry about the downs. So the Jets will start from their own 1. And we'll use this pairing of coach cards. Down 16-0. All right, so it'll be a pass play against a Fury defense. We're going to check player 9. That's an offensive player. It's a short gain or incomplete. The Fury die says a short gain. So Fields is going to dump it off for 1 yard. Second down. They need to get some real estate here to get out of this shadow of their own goalpost. A passing play again against a Fury defense. This time we're checking player 3. And it could have been an interception, but instead it was just dropped or batted away, incomplete. Third down. So Darius Slay with a chance to make a play, but couldn't quite hang on, and it's third down. And let's see, 3 is going to be a Tennessee. They're going to be a run team, as we said, and it's a gotcha, which means a run play against a run defense. That's how we do the AI here, so the game can make informed choices. So it's going to be a 10. We're going to check player 10. It's a medium gain. Ooh, could have been a short loss. That would have been bad. Instead, it's a medium gain. So Membu blocks for a 10 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was big. Fields carrying all the way into the Steeler territory, but it's fourth down now, and they'll go for it. We are encouraging the field goal option for this set. It's explained in the liner notes. We won't call it here, though. So it'll be from the white zone, a running play against a react defense. Run versus react. Let's check the react card, and we got a 17. So we're going to check player 12. Oh, that's going to be Fields, a long gain. He might score, and he does on fourth down. So a long touchdown run from Fields. It's 17-6. And let's see how many points they go for on the conversion. 2. They're going to go for 2. Oh, I should say, when you're down by double digits, then we roll 2 dice. So let me try that again. So they're going to go for 10 from midfield. That could be a great decision, or maybe not. Let's see what they get. Is going to be a audible against a Fury defense, so they can decide what they want to do. They'll go with their in the AI mode. I say they go with their tendencies. They'll go with a run play in this situation. So a run play against a Fury defense, and we're checking result 15. That'll be a loss. So that didn't work out too well. So Fields is dumped for a 5-yard loss. So the Steelers are going to take over here, going this way for their second possession. It is 17-6. Steelers on top. All right, back to here. Rodgers at quarterback, their second possession. Oh, we got a 20. So it'll be it's a no gain. So we're going to actually ignore that because of the boutique result. So it's no gain for Rodgers, an incomplete pass, second down. Anytime we roll a 3, it's going to be an incomplete pass for the Steelers. 5 is going to be a run play against a it's penalized. So this is the D defense means it's a penalty against the Jets defense, and that boutique rating will take precedence as well. So it'll be 4 points for the Steelers, and it will repeat second down. So that makes it 21-6. Steelers. Second down. And as a pass play against a run defense. Not good. It'll be, we're going to check pass play against a run defense. Player 12. That's Rodgers. It's a long gain. He's going to probably throw a touchdown pass here. And he does. The Steelers are pouring it on. That will make it 27-6. And they will go for 4. Let's see. In the orange zone, so the offense call will be a run call against a Fury defense. Checking player 6. That's a defensive player. So he causes a fumble. All right, so Williams gets in there and disrupts the play. No points on the conversion. And so now we go to second possession for the Jets from their own 4, down 27-6. Switch over to this side. It'll be a in the orange zone. Pass sequence against a pass defense. A gotcha. So pass versus pass. We're going to check player 8. Short gain. Tippmann holds his block for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they get almost to midfield. Second down for the Jets. Let's put our yardage dice. All right, so looks like they're going to call a run play again, and against a gotcha defense. That A defense has actually two gotchas, so it'll be a run play against a run defense. They still could get something out of it though. It's gonna be it's 20 means it's a long gain, possible penalties. Let's see what the gain is first. Only 5, and let's roll for the penalty. Or roll for it could be a penalty, could be an injury. It's 1. Oh, player 1 is injured, so Highsmith is going to be injured. So Highsmith's got to come out for the Steelers. Let's bring in a reserve defender. Not too great. We'll go with a 4-man front here. We'll go with Harmon. And it's a 5-zone gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there won't be any declining on that. So it'll be 3rd down now for the Jets at the Steeler 6. Down 27-6. They need a score. Pretty bad. They will call a pass play against a pass defense. Checking player 5. It's a defensive player. That will be a sack. T.J. Watt dumps Fields for 3, and now it's 4th down. See if the suddenly the drive doesn't look so promising. 4th down. Here we go. It'll be a run play. Fields calls a run play against a run defense. Checking player 6. That's another defender. It will be no gain. Queen stuffs him for no gain. So 27-6 is our score as we go to the 3rd possession for the Steelers. Nothing doing for the Jets on that one. All right, here's Rodgers, and it will be a pass sequence or pass play, I should say. I'm confusing my second season Express terminology here. Pass play against a run defense. Jets are out of position again. It's kind of seemed to be a theme for this game. It's a short gain. 6, though. That's a pretty good short gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to the 5. 2nd down. And we've got a... are we in there? No, we're not in the orange zone yet. It's an audible call against a run. So they will call a pass play, and it'll be it's a long gain, touchdown. Steelers are pouring it on. I could roll, I guess, triple ones, but I didn't. 33-6. Steelers ahead, and they're going to go for 3. Let's see what they do. They're going to do a pass play against it's an automatic gain against the Jets defense. That'll be a conversion, 36-6, and they will go for 1. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna have a penalty or something. It's a pass play against a pass defense. So it's gonna be a conversion, but we'll have some sort of an injury. It'll be Cisco is out, so Cisco gets injured. Another point for the Steelers, 37. Let's go with clearly out of hand here, and they'll go for 4 points on the conversion. Let's see. That'll be a pass play and another gain. This time, though, it's a short gain. So that might not score. And it does. 4. That makes it 41-6. And again, they'll go for 1. Yeah, it's a rout. You can usually come back in Fury football, but this is a tall order. This will probably be another score. Yeah, run versus react, and we're gonna check. Oh, it's a short gain. Yeah, it'll be 1 point. 1 point. So it's 42, and another 1 pointer. They keep going for the ones. That actually is going to be stopped probably. Pass sequence. No, it's actually a run. if it was a pass, it would have stopped them. That'll be another point. 43. Now they're going for 6. Let's see. Pass play against a gain again, but this time it'll be in a long game. So they're going to score again from 6. That makes it 49-6. We may have to cut this short. It's a pummeling. 49-6. Let's see here. And another conversion. This will be a run play against a gain again. Boy, that D defense is just killing the Jets. Two zones. Oh, that doesn't score though, does it? That only gets them to the 1. All right, so 49-6. This will be. We'll mercifully end this. We'll let the Jets have one more possession. See if they can get a mercy score here. Let's see. 3 is going to be a no gain. The Jets. No gain. Second down. So it's a no gain. Run for no gain. Second down. That is also going to be a no gain against a Fury defense. Stuff for no gain. Third down. This will be a run play against a pass defense. There is hope on this, but we're going to check player 1, a short gain. So Harmon gives up 6 out to the 7. And fourth down. Let's see, 41. That will be a run play against a pass defense. Checking player 1. Again, Harmon. Short gain. So a gain of 3 to end it. All right, so we would have another possession for the Steelers, but I don't think we need to pile it on. You kind of get the idea. Now, I will point out, however, that if we'd given the Jets a better coaching card, if we'd assumed that the Jets were going to be much better under Justin Fields than the experts think he is going to be, we could have made the Jets perform a lot better. And indeed, when you're playing this, you can play this with the standard play calling symbols, which are the play calling AI, which is printed on the game board, and you'll have you won't have any boutique results. You'll have just results from the cards and charts. So just to show you how it works, again. Sorry it was such a blowout, but occasionally that does happen. Did we make the set live? Should be live.
Yes, the printed is live. I wasn't sure if you swapped out the files for the PDF. So
I believe if you want the PDF holdout, I'll just make sure. I just want to make sure I get the right file loaded up. I think I do. But if it's not, it will be available shortly. As soon as we shut the stream off, I'll take care of that. If you want the PDF version, printed version is already available. So again, thanks to Judah for his help in creating the content of this set, the players who are included. I played a number of games today in the last couple of days, and none of them were like this. But that's kind of what happens when you do a live stream. Most of them were actually quite close. But that's football, right? This is going to be our last stream for a couple of weeks. We may get things together to stream again on the 28th, just before Labor Day weekend. And Labor Day weekend's kind of, a lot of stuff's going on, so we may or may not stream that weekend. If not, our next scheduled stream would be in September 4th, the unboxing show, shall we call it, for Truckin' 76. Super excited about that. Sam is doing some magnificent artwork. I just got to tell you, you'll be very impressed. So that'll be September 4th. And then, of course, we're headed to Iowa, to the world's largest truck stop, the Iowa 80 Truck Stop, the following weekend on the 13th and 13th, I guess it is, Saturday, the 13th of September, to actually officially launch the game. We're actually going to play the game at the truck stop. And you're welcome to join us. Reach out to us and let us know, and we'll give you the scoop on that. So I'll see a good number of you guys at the Canton event here next weekend. Looking forward to that. Otherwise, we'll see you here in the Play Space again in a couple of weeks. Thanks a lot for watching tonight. Thanks so much for being part of the amazing Play Games community. We really appreciate you very much. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon.